Welcome everybody to today's lesson covering Domain 3 of the CompTIA Security Plus certification, Security Architecture. In this domain, we focus on how organizations design secure systems, networks, and environments to protect information and reduce risk. Security architecture is the blueprint of cybersecurity. It defines how security controls, technologies, policies, and infrastructure work together to defend an organization against threats. Strong security architecture is critical because attackers constantly search for weak points within systems and networks. Organizations must design environments that are secure, resilient, scalable, and capable of supporting modern business operations. Okay, let's begin with secure network architecture. Modern networks are no longer simple environments with a single firewall and internal systems. Today's organizations operate across cloud environments, remote workforces, wireless networks, mobile devices, and internet-facing services. Because of this complexity, network segmentation has become extremely important. Network segmentation divides network into smaller isolated sections. This prevents attackers from moving freely across the environment if one area becomes compromised. For example, an organization may separate gas wireless traffic from internal corporate systems. Sensitive servers may also be isolated in highly protected network segments. One common architecture component is the demilitarized zone, commonly called a DMZ. A DMZ is a network segment designed to host public-facing services such as web servers, email servers, or DNS servers. The DMZ acts as a buffer between the internet and internal network. If attackers compromise a public-facing server, segmentation helps prevent direct access to sensitive internal systems. Firewalls are another essential architectural component. Firewalls filter network traffic based on security rules. They allow or block traffic depending on factors such as ports, IP addresses, ports, and applications. Traditional firewalls mainly focus on packet filtering. Modern next-generation firewalls provide deeper inspection capabilities, including intrusion prevention, malware detection, and application awareness. Organizations also use intrusion detection systems and intrusion prevention systems. The Intrusion Detection System, or IDS, monitors traffic and alerts administrators about suspicious activity. An Intrusion Prevention System, or IPS, can actively block malicious traffic in real time. Now let's discuss secure cloud architecture. Cloud computing has transformed modern IT environments. Organizations now store data, host applications, and deploy infrastructure through cloud providers. There are several cloud deployment models. A public cloud is owned and operated by third-party providers and shared across multiple customers. A private cloud is dedicated to a single organization. A hybrid cloud combines public and private resources. Cloud environments offer flexibility and scalability, but they also introduce unique security challenges. Organizations must carefully manage identity, access control, encryption, monitoring, and shared responsibility. This shared responsibility model is extremely important in cloud security. Cloud providers secure the underlying infrastructure while customers remain responsible for securing their data, identities, applications, and configurations. Misconfigured cloud storage remains one of the leading causes of cloud-related breaches today. Now let's examine virtualization. Virtualization allows multiple virtual machines to run on a single physical system. This improves efficiency and resource utilization. The software layer responsible for managing virtual machines is called hypervisor. Type 1 hypervisor runs directly on hardware. Type 2 hypervisor runs on top of operating systems. While virtualization provides many benefits, it also introduces risks. If attackers compromise the hypervisor, multiple virtual machines may become vulnerable. Organizations must secure virtual environments using segmentation, monitoring, patching, and access controls. Closely related to virtualization is containerization. Containers package application dependencies together in lightweight environments. Containers improve portability and deployment speed. Technologies such as Docker and Kubernetes are widely used in modern environments. However, insecure container configuration, vulnerable images, and exposed management interfaces can create security risks. Organizations must secure both the container environment and the orchestration platforms managing them. Now let's discuss endpoint security. Endpoint includes laptops, desktops, smartphones, tablets, servers, and other devices connected to the network. Each endpoint represents a potential attack surface. Organizations protect endpoints by using antivirus software, endpoint detection and response systems, patch management, encryption, and device management policies. Mobile devices security is especially important due to remote work and bring your own device environments. Mobile devices often contain sensitive data and connect from untrusted networks. Organizations must use mobile device management or MDM solutions to enforce security policies, remote wiping, encryption, and access controls. Another major architectural concept is identity and access management, or IAM. Identity and access management focuses on controlling who can access systems and resources. Authentication verifies identity. Authorization determines access permissions. Accounting tracks user activities. Modern organizations use centralized identity providers and single sign-on systems. Single sign-on allows users to authenticate once and access multiple systems without repeatedly entering credentials. This improves usability by simplifying account management. Multi-factor authentication adds additional protection by requiring multiple forms of verification. Even if the attacker stole passwords, MFA significantly reduces the chances of unauthorized access. Now, let's discuss the Zero Trust architecture. Zero Trust is one of the most important modern cybersecurity models. Traditional security models assume that users inside the network could generally be trusted. Zero Trust eliminates that assumption. Instead, every user, device, application, and connection must be continuously verified. The principle behind Zero Trust is simple: never trust, always verify. Organizations implementing Zero Trust use strong authentication, microsegmentation, monitoring, and least privileged access control. The model has become especially important due to cloud computing, remote work, and evolving attack techniques. Next, let's explore secure application architecture. Applications must be designed securely from the beginning rather than add security later. Secure software development practices have helped reduce vulnerability before applications are deployed. Developers use such as input validation, secure authentication, encryption, error handling, and secure coding standards. Organizations often follow secure development life cycles to integrate security into every stage of development. Code reviewers, vulnerability scanning, and penetration testing help identify weaknesses before attackers do. Application programming interfaces, commonly called API, are also critical components in modern architecture. APIs allow applications and systems to communicate with each other. However, insecure APIs can expose sensitive data and create unauthorized access opportunities. Organizations securing APIs using authentication, authorization, rate limiting, encryption, and monitoring. Now let's discuss the data security architecture. Data is one of the most valuable assets organizations possess. Protected data requires multiple layers of security. Encryption protects data both in transit and at rest. Data classification helps organizations identify which information requires a stronger protection. Sensitive information such as financial records, healthcare data, or government information often receive stricter controls. Organizations also use data loss prevention solutions to prevent unauthorized sharing or exposure of sensitive data. Backups are another critical architectural component. Reliable backups help organizations recover from ransomware attacks, disasters, accidental deletion, and hardware failures. Backups should be regularly tested to ensure successful recovery. Physical security also plays an important role in architecture. Even strong digital security becomes ineffective if attackers gain physical access to systems. Organizations use locks, cameras, security guards, bags, access systems, biometrics, and environmental controls to protect facilities and equipment. And finally, let's discuss resilience and high availability. Organizations must design systems capable of continual operation during failures or attacks. Redundancy ensures backup systems are available if primary system fails. Load balancing distributes workloads across multiple systems to improve performance and reliability. Fault tolerance allows systems to continue functioning even when components fail. Disaster recovery planning helps organizations restore operations after major incidents. Business continuity planning ensures critical business functions remain operational during emergencies. To conclude, Domain 3 focuses on designing secure architectures that protect systems, networks, applications, and data. In this domain, we covered network segmentation, firewalls, cloud security, virtualization, containers, endpoint protection, identity management, zero trust, secure application design, data security, physical security, and resilience. Security architecture is essential because strong defenses begin with strong design. Organizations that build security into their infrastructure from the beginning are far better prepared to defend against modern cyber threats. Thank you for watching and continue strengthening your cybersecurity foundation with Michael PIT. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you.